Real FM, the sound when make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound when make freedom ring. Fisherman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, youths them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplified it. Good morning to Grenada, Carrico, and Peter Martinic. Time check for you, 3 minutes past 7 o'clock. Good morning, let us pray.
Good morning to you and good morning to the nation. This morning, Lord, we give you thanks, we give you praise, we glorify your name because your name is worthy to be praised. We thank you for putting us to bed. We thank you for waking us up this morning, especially those who love to see the morning rising. So we thank you, Lord. Father, I bring the country before you. Remember Grenada, Carrico, Peter Martinic. Father God, remember the four corners of Grenada. Remember the end time of Grenada, Lord. Have mercy on us this hour, blessed Lord. Father God, what could I tell you, Lord? Say, please be on the spot I bow. Please, Lord, above what there is. And let your known peace of God, let the manner of peace abide. Father, let us spirit now come down and let your blessing take its place and song of peace. Receive my cry, phone a color of the gospel rain this morning, Lord. I bring the school children before you this morning. Reach out and touch each and every one of them. Father, educate them for yourself. Do for them what they cannot do for themselves this hour, Lord. The Prime Minister, I bring before you this hour, Lord. Remember all the ministers in your hand. I bring the opposition party, Lord. Remember all the ministers this hour, Lord. Father, guide and protect. Do for them what they cannot do for themselves. Keep them on praying ground and even on watchful tongues. Help them to pray and pray the life away. Without that, Lord, there is nothing they could do this hour, blessed Lord. My God and my King, the entire force was by our police station this hour, Lord. Lord, have mercy. For our mercy, I ask, and mercy is our total praise. Remember the SSU I bring before you. Remember the hour you all is in your hand. For the pass by the camp, if thou be so pleased. Friends and known as the friends and get some and garden this hour, Lord. There you cut in and give every one a pick down this morning. Remember every teacher as I bring before you. Every principal I bring before you, Lord. All workers here and everywhere I bring them before you this morning, Lord. Father, every driver I bring before you this morning. Father, guide them and protect them. The wheel is in the hand, this our Lord. The brakes is under the foot, Master. Guide them and protect them, Lord. Wheresoever they going, Lord, go with them. When they remain with them. My God and my King. Father, look over all your children. We are worshiping the pastor in each and every one of us by our different vices. You say, rock of ages, play for us, and we hide ourselves in thee. And let the water run the blood, and by a wound inside this flow. This our blessed Lord. Remember your children, Lord. Guide and protect them this our Lord. Father, the youth of the land I bring before you this morning. God, wherever they locate, Father, guide them and protect them. Remember all different homes I bring before you, not forgetting the prison this morning. Look over each and every image in the prison this hour, Lord. Father, guide them and protect them, Lord. Father, keep them on praying ground and on watchful tongues. Father, teach them more and better, spin them left and spin them right and preach them in the bonding center. Help them to call you this hour, blessed Lord. My God and my King, some are sick and some are sad, some are loving of the harm. Remember the workers of the Lord. I bring every staff before you this morning. Guide them and protect them, Lord. Teach them to love and to unite, Lord. My God and my Redeemer, do that last the loved one. I bring each and every one of them before you this morning, blessed Lord. And even those that cannot help themselves, those on the hospital bed, pass by every hospital this hour, blessed Lord. My God and my King, pain in the mortal body this hour, Lord. And even those that in the home, Lord, I bring them before you this morning. And I lift them up to you, Father. Take charge and control over your children this morning, blessed Lord. Remember that son I bring before you this morning. Father, thanking you for safe arrival for him. Safe keeping and abiding grace. Remember you whom he left behind this our Lord. Each and every one of them in that home, bless them if thou be so pleased. My God and my Redeemer, I bring Mr. Andre before you, Lord. I bring you home of our boot this our Lord. Your spring of his body. I bring them before you this situation. Everybody look to guide them and protect them. I bring this staff before you this morning, both male and female, they are in your hand. But I guide them and protect them, bless them, bind them together like one bundle of sticks that cannot be broken. I bring that radio station before you, my God and my Redeemer, for the past night, if thou be so pleased. Remember the folk and I bring it before you, Lord. Even the bonding center, this our Lord. The entering of the gap this morning, the surrounding of the yard. I bring that place before you, Lord. Asking you to sharpen Satan chin towards that building this our blessed Lord. My God, Satan is a busy adversary. You want to marshal and burst too. But I'm asking you, Lord, Satan the chain that they don't have no space, no time to enter inside that building this our blessed Lord. St. Patrick, I bring before you. For I pass by that place this our blessed Lord. Every village and every parish, I bring it before you this our Lord. My village and my people this morning. Remember Miss Matters and I bring before you. For I pass by that place this our Lord. Curriculum again this our Lord I bring before you. Remember Carmen this morning, Lord. Remember Miss Jacob I bring before you. Remember Miss Julie in your hand this our Lord. My God and my King, pass by. Oh, Jesus, pass by there, everybody, this our blessed Lord. My God and my Redeemer, pass by the place where the country, the hurricane, Lord. Remember them, this our Lord. Remember each and every one of them, this our General Master. I bring all this for you. I bring my great grand, this our blessed Lord. For I thanking you for life, for this our blessed Lord. My God and my Redeemer. You know what I want to tell you, Lord. You know what I want to speak about each and every one of the youth and the children, this our blessed Lord. Remember how many teacher I bring before you. Remember my friend of this our Lord, my God and my King, for I know it all about your children. You know it all about the bosses, the driver, the conductor, the passenger, the boat on the ocean, the plane in the air, this hour. Remember the Coast Guard I bring before you. Pass by to thou be so pleased, my God and my King. As you tell his side to the say, our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Good morning and have a pleasant day.
All right, take care.
Okay.
Have a good one. It's real. It's 91. We go pay some bills and we'll be back. Keep it locked, folks.
Broadcasting from the historical Parish Main Street, Surtez, to your home, vehicle, and office. Today's hit music on Real FM.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Angel's Beauty Salon and Barbershop, Bruce Street Mall, St. George's, your one-stop destination for all things beauty. Hair services, relaxes, waves, treatments, braids, cornrows, natural hairstyles, locks and lock installation, wig installation, nail services, acrylic nails, gel nails, pedicures, and more. Call or WhatsApp us today, 1473-403-4421 to book your appointment today.
This year, make colorful Christmas memories with Berger. Get 30% off select 1 and 5 gallon purchases. Each purchase over $300 gives you a chance to win one of 3 cash prizes every month. October $2,000, November $3,000, December $5,000. Drop your entries in the specially marked boxes in store and enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 20th. Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection.
It's in the feeling and how we talk. It's in the meaning and our spark. It is the thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Cause the rhythm of life is pumping. Together going strong. No matter what, we keep things flowing. Before we will go all in. Our hands up in the sky. Celebrate and come let your rhythm flow.
Let us take you on a journey like no other. From the south, the east, the west, and finally the north, where the real fun begins. Real FM.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Woo! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free read. A night for my night. On the radio see. Whoa. No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe. Just the raw truth that flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. Ooh. From Grand Ends to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. I read from the Word of God, St. Mark chapter 2, verses 12. And immediately he rose and took up the bread and went forth before them all, insomuch that they were all amazed and glorified God, saying, We never saw it on this flash. And he went forth again by the seaside, and all the multitude restored unto him, and he taught them. And as he passes by, he saw Levi, the son of Alphaeus, sitting at the reception of the custom, and said unto him, Follow me. And he rose and followed him. This is the end of the scripture reading this morning.
Thank you very much.
You have a wonderful day.
You too.
All right, bye.
All right, take care.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free read. A night for my night. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe. Just the raw truth that flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. Ooh. From Grand Ends to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour out. Ooh. Oh, microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM are the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Shaman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, youths them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace. Not making at the rhythm, cocoa in at the bass. Real FM hold the mirror to the spice all face. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Carry up our shores to the greater lake. Real expression loud and the nation of lyrics are a temple. The DJ is the priest. Every song a sermon, every word released. No censorship, no chains, just the soul laid bare. Grenada's heartbeat pulsing through the FM here. When the storm take the island, the signal still repair. Real FM 91.9, the sound of prayer. Ooh. Real expression, real vibration. 91.9, the soul of the nation. Keep the frequency alive, no hesitation. Grenada voice rise. Real expression, real vibration. 91.9, the soul of the nation. Keep the frequency alive, no hesitation. Grenada's voice rise. Let's go! Real expression on 91.9 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free read. On the radio see.
Good morning again, folks. As we head over to the Met office, we're speaking with Mr. Andre Charles. Good morning.
Good morning to you, listeners of Real FM. And here's weather for today, Wednesday the 19th November, 2025. Currently it's partly cloudy, winds of calm, barometric pressure 13.4 millibars. That's just above normal and rising. Present temperature 25.4 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 94%. Yesterday's maximum temperature 32.1 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum 25.8 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, only a trace of rainfall that was recorded. Hence, the total for the month remains at 46 millimeters. Now, let's have a look at the forecast, value for today and tonight. Today, we expect some partly cloudy conditions with a slight increase in cloudiness at times, with occasional light to moderate showers becoming fair during the afternoon. Maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Tides will be low at 9:15 a.m. and high at 2:45 p.m. Sunset today at 5:38, rises more at 6:07. Just a repeat of the forecast, value for today and tonight. Partly cloudy with a slight increase in cloudiness at times, with occasional light to moderate showers becoming fair during the early afternoon. Maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. I'm Andre Charles, report from Met Office. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
All right, take care.
Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada.
Let us take you on a journey like no other, from the south, the east, the west, and finally the north, where the real fun begins. Real FM.
The St. Patrick branch of the Grenada Diabetes Association invites you to a health forum on diabetes, a part of Diabetes Month 2025, on Tuesday, November 18th at the St. Patrick Anglican School at 3:30 p.m. Please come to learn how we can defeat diabetes through prevention and control. Remember, on Tuesday, November 18th at the St. Patrick Anglican School. See you there.
Flow customers, you've been with us. You've stayed connected. And now, loyalty pays back. At Flow, we're rewarding our customers with $400 in vouchers. That's like 7 months off your mobile bill. Back in your pocket. Back to you. Simply add mobile to your current home internet plan and claim your $400 reward today. Loyalty pays back. That's how we keep your rhythm flowing.
The new Granville Credit Union debit card. has made online shopping easier than ever. Quick, secure, and hassle-free. Just tap, pay, and shop with confidence. Get yours today.
The Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association, GCNA, hereby gives notice that the area meetings of the association will be held as follows. In St. Andrew on Tuesday, 25th November at the Grenfell Curing Station. St. David, it's your turn on Wednesday, 26th November at Bellevue Community Center. St. Patrick on Thursday, 27th November at the Marley Receiving Station. St. Mark, your turn will be on Tuesday, 2nd December at the Victoria Receiving Station. St. John's on Wednesday, 3rd December at the Guelph Processing Station. And St. George will be on Thursday, 4th December at the George Brison House of Nutmeg Museum. All meetings start at 3 p.m. Farmers are asked to make a special effort to attend the meeting in their respective parish. The general meeting of delegates will be held at the St. George Brison House of Nutmeg Museum, Bolio, St. George, on Thursday, December 18th, 2025, commencing at 9 a.m. Remember the Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association area meetings.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside. Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
Broadcasting from the historical Parish Main Street, Surtees, to your home, vehicle, and office. Today's hit music on Real FM.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Woo! Tune in on the spice line, hear the airwaves free read. Night for my night. On the radio see. No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe. Just the raw truth that flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. From Grand Ends to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM are the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Fisherman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, use them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace. Not making the rhythm, cocoa in the bass. Real FM hold the mirror to the spice all face. Reel up the truth select and let the people speak. 91.9, no weak heart, no meek. From Carriacou shores to the Greater Lake Deep. Real expression loud and the nation long. Here is our attempt. my side, where the airwaves free read. A night for my night. On the radio see. Whoa. No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe. Just the raw truth that flow like Mount Kwakwa Tribe. From Grand Ends to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now hide, let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM are the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9 the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9 the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Fisherman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, youths them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace. Not making of the rhythm, cocoa in the bass. Real FM hold the mirror to the spice all face. Reel up the truth selector, let the people speak. 91.9, no weak heart, no meek. From Carriacou shores to the Crater Lake Deep. Real expression loud and the nation loves. Lyrics are a temple, the DJ is the priest. Every song a sermon, every word released. No censorship, no chains, just the soul laid bare. Grenada's heartbeat pulsing through the FM here. When the storm take the island, the signal still repair. Real FM 91.9, the sound of prayer. Real expression, real vibration. 91.9, the soul of the nation. Keep the frequency alive, no hesitation. Grenada voice rise. Real expression, real vibration. 91.9, the soul of the nation. Keep the frequency alive, no hesitation.
Yeah. Good morning again, folks.
What's wrong with this guy? Guy, what's wrong with you? Why are you so happy?
I like when you give me good news, you know.
So do you ever pay? You don't pay enough.
Allah pay Rosby. How much pay again? Good morning to Kathleen Knights. Good morning to Angel Map. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Roberts. Good morning, Faithlin. How things? So you are breaking the headlines?
You can't know that.
I know something going down.
You know something going down?
This is Grenada, you know.
Yeah.
Drama state, you know. I know something going down. Tell me what's going down.
No, I don't know.
What the Prime Minister do? He didn't call no shot again.
Who's that?
He didn't call no shot recently.
Well, he done shot already. You call shot. Yeah, you call shot. What's up with you, man?
I'm good. Fighting with a cold in my throat.
I take this opportunity this morning to express my sincere gratitude to the folks who contributed yesterday. Although I didn't get to the 30, but I got to 28 and plus.
Yep.
Yeah, that was wonderful. Absolutely magnificent. Yeah, man, that's all we need. Applause to the people, man. Applause to the people. As a matter of fact, we got to I have a feeling what our lady gave us, based on the numbers, what she gave us was $28,133.50. That's what the tabulator did. However, I met a gentleman this morning who gave me $50 for it yesterday.
And those are people that did not call and so on.
And then when I was going through my phone, I saw that a dear friend of mine, whose name I choose not to mention because I don't figure that friend wants the name mentioned, had sent a message to my phone, and that was for $100. So already we gone past the 28,133 or whatever. We went past that. So and there are people who call. For instance, there's a gentleman who called me yesterday evening, and that's because I had given my number when we were having the program, and he called me, and he is going to, I think on Tuesday, he's going to make a pledge of another $100. So there are some people. Remember I told you that we started a little bit late? If we had started like 7:30, we would have definitely gone past things. So on Tuesday, I want to start, bang, 7:30, boom, and run it up there. And again, I thank every single one of you, and I applaud you for what you did yesterday. It was indeed something very, very special. And I just hope and pray, Gates, that when the account is closed, because the account is open, we are going to get the information. Maybe get the information today as to the account number. Yeah. But we know that the name of the account is Grenada for Jamaica, right? Right. So as soon as we get the account number, I know that there are going to be people who are going to donate, and they're not necessarily going to be speaking about it. But I want us to be able to, when the account closes, I don't know when Mrs. Pear will decide to close the account. I'll have, when I speak to her again, I will find out. But when the account closes, I would want us to be closer to $50,000. And if we can make $50,000 and send it off to our friends, brothers and sisters in Jamaica, that will be something very, very special. And I don't think that it is beyond us as a people, meaning as a Grenadian people, to do, because we know what hurricanes are like. We've been through 3 of them at least. There are those who have been through 4, meaning those who went through Hurricane Janet. Yeah. So, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think our Prime Minister, I think he got a free trip to Jamaica with with CARICOM. They visited Jamaica, I guess, to have a first-hand view and to show solidarity to the Jamaican people. I feel a little bit embarrassed for my Prime Minister. Of course, he's my Prime Minister. He's the Prime Minister of Grenada. As a matter of fact, I must get my own Prime Minister up here because I'm from St. Patrick's and I'm from Grenada again. But come on, I'll say that, right? Anyway, but I feel a little bit embarrassed for him, Gates.
But why? You got a trip to go and see what's going on?
No, well, you see, I feel embarrassed because you had it. I don't know if you still have it. You probably have it somewhere there in your archives. Do you remember when his 2 ministers, and 2 senior ministers at that, I mean, in Minister Andy Williams and Minister Tevin Andrew. Remember that they went to Jamaica around the election and saying that they wanted to see the back of Andrew Holness? Well, Andrew Holness is still the Prime Minister in Jamaica. And they said that Deacon sent them. They said that. You didn't have the thing there? You must have. You didn't have that? No, man. You had it, man. You played it now.
When I played it?
Yeah, you played it just around the Jamaica elections. Man, somebody will have it and send it to me. Somebody will have it and somebody will send it because they did They did do that foolishness. And they said that that Deacon sent them. They said that Deacon sent them.
I'm looking for it to see.
You didn't see it yet? Come on, man. That's why they're campaigning in Jamaica, man. They're on the street campaigning. Nothing. Somebody has it. Antonito must have it. Or Chameleon, maybe. I don't know. Come on. Nobody has it? Somebody just sent you some money, Gates. Who is it?
Me? Money? Oh, you mean on the super chat? Vernal Charles.
Thank you. Vernal's in Texas. Is he?
I don't know.
Ask him.
Vernal, where are you from?
Not where he is. He's in Texas, I bet. Vernal Charles. He's in Texas. Good morning, Vernal. How are you doing? Thank you for that there. Nobody has that clip? I don't believe. Gates, man, you must learn to label your clips properly. So when I call for something, you can do so and give it to me. How's Carl Caton this morning? I saw him on Sunday, Gates. He was in the function on Sunday. Yeah, but they didn't give him a jersey. He was just wearing his...
You want to wear jersey?
No, they don't give him.
I know that test. He don't take in part in that.
You don't take in part? Oh, okay. Okay. You know Carl was a senator, right? Yeah.
I'm not seeing that.
Senator, the Honorable Carl Caton. Boy. So when history is written, well, history is already written. He's already there. There's no taking away from that. Real Expressions, Wednesday morning, yeah. Our topic this morning, I know you will find that clip, but while you look for the clip, our topic this morning is constitutional breach, legal breakdown, and government's accountability. I am going to take that call before I start.
Yeah, because I call you provoke.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Andre Donald.
Camille Teresa Scott, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to Grenada. Good morning to Mr. Watson, Patricia, Dr. Mitchell, good morning. Mr. David, good morning. Mr. Carl Keaton, if you're listening to Andre this morning, don't forget to send the thing for me, please. Somebody tell me they want some, okay?
May I ask you?
What's going on, Mr. Andre Donald?
I want to ask you a question.
What clip you looking for?
A clip where Andy and Tevin campaigning
let
in
the boys
Jamaica.
get it and play it for the Grenadian people.
Yeah, let it hear.
Bad mind.
Somebody had to send that for me, man. I know. I gave Gates that clip, and I know what to do with it. Camille.
Yes, sir.
How is Pat?
Patricia?
Yeah.
Patricia Campbell, she listening to you now. Good morning, Pat.
Good morning, Pat. How are you
Pat,
doing?
She listen to you. She listen to you now.
Tell Pat she must give me a call. Yeah, tell Pat she
all
must
right,
give
I
me
want
a
to
call.
tell her.
Tell her.
I want to ask her first.
Yeah.
If I could give you her number.
Yeah, something like
but
that. Ask
we
her
see the chat every day. Patty, all right, man. Patty, blessed, man.
Yeah, that's
and
wonderful.
And she husband, Mr. Campbell, good morning.
Okay.
Matthew, good morning.
Okay. Where is he from? Is he from Gove?
No, he's a Grenadian. He's from St. David.
From St. David, okay.
St. David, yeah. He's a St. David's man, yeah.
All right. So,
good, darling.
You good,
well, there. I'm looking for some dry corn.
Dry corn?
Yes. Anybody have dry corn? Any farmers that have dry corn.
What are you doing that?
I just buy it and grind and sell local corn flour.
Okay.
That's the only so I'm making $1 right now. That thing's rough. I got some. And I grind it yesterday, and I get all sell.
Okay.
No selling, because everybody have water on the terminal, everybody have buster.
Yeah, so you're trying different things.
I alone had the corn flour.
Okay.
And when I call the radio station, I tell them I have corn flour. I call Shaggy. Everybody come and get, that's all I eat in a food.
Okay. That's how you're paying. According to talk, that's how you're paying the rent then?
Europe, yes, that's what I just put it. I make $10 for the day. I put aside $1 for the rent. Okay. Because listen, they will use that opportunity if I can't pay to throw me out.
Yeah.
And then some of them NDC supporters that write all comments about me, they will love that. But I'm bigger than that.
I know that. I know that. I know that.
They
I know
just
that.
try. They trying, but they can't stop me. Dr. Mitchell, good morning. You have a wonderful day, sir. Yeah. Anyhow, Mr. Carl, Kate, now hope you hear and listen. Somebody go tell you. KB listening. Tell Carl to call me, please. Yeah.
All right.
Have a blessed day.
Take care.
Yolan Smith. Good morning, darling. I love you. Bye.
Okay, darling. All right.
I got the clip on.
I know you must get it. This is Real FM, you know. You have it? You have it ready to play?
I don't really need to.
Who, Antonito?
Yeah. Antonito.
He sent it for me too. Thanks, Antonito. Thank you. That is Clip Master General.
Yeah.
Yeah. Antonito had them clips, they're bubbling. No, but seriously, and because of the clip, I wanted to play the clip, Gates, and because of the clip, I'm wondering, how is the Prime Minister of Grenada going to feel? My Prime Minister, yes. How is he going to feel? You know, you ain't ready with that yet? Take me time? So what I should do? Continue, start with my program?
No, wait, the comment.
Wait, you're coming? Okay. Take your time.
Wait is load.
Yeah, wait is real load, eh? Yeah, boy, watch. This thing is real funny, real funny. That's why they say you have to be diplomatic like the Chinese. Be learn from the Chinese. Give me the big screen, Gates. Give me the big screen. Give me the big screen. I want the big screen. I want to see. Just like how everybody else want to see. The man didn't do that thing yet, and the man just ham.
So guys.
No. Relax yourself. Take your time and dance.
Toasty soup.
You that take your time and dance. You see, it's not a good thing to go into a country and campaign. You can go, and you can speak, but you speak to the party. You can go and campaign. You have it there? Yeah. Play it, big it up and play it. Play it. Right, play it.
So guys, we travel all from Grenada. We took 5 flights to be here. Because we said our sister party could not be taking part in the elections in Jamaica, and we stay in Grenada. So we took our Prime Minister of David Mitchell. And he said that I can make sure you are in Jamaica to support your sister party in Jamaica. So we are giving you 100%. And let me tell you something. We never back or lose a horse. So I can tell you, we guaranteed that we are going to take this thing. So get your uncle, your sister,
That, you see, you hear it? You understand?
And how they feel this morning?
Not this morning. You know, how did the Prime Minister feel going and shake Andrew hand, But Andrew's a diplomat. Andrew Holness is a diplomat. He will shake his hand and he'll ask him how you doing and how is Grenada.
He's a professional.
Yeah, man. Can't put that past Andrew. Holness is the dog. You know what I'm saying?
We're professionals.
Yeah. You go up there, say you're campaigning against Holness, and saying your Prime Minister saying, Deacon Mitchell, you would say that be it, Andy. You would say it for yourself. So all those who want to curse and thing and want to beat up, that is business. Anyway, I said to you that my topic this morning is constitutional breach, legal breakdown, and government accountability. Good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, Martinique, and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Good morning to the people at home, those in the diaspora, the farmers. Good morning to you. Tomorrow is your program, you know that. The nurses at the hospital, we can't do this without the medical staff at the general hospital. The teachers, as you head to the classrooms, top of the morning to you. We know that some of you playing the fool, but the majority of you do the work that has to be done. To every citizen throughout Grenada, I say good morning to you, and those who still believe that this country must be governed with fairness, truth, and accountability, I say good morning to you. This morning, we're not dealing with a rumor. You know, let's say, oh, rumors. No. We are not dealing with a rumor. We are not dealing with something that I am going to try to put a political spin on. No, we're not dealing with that. What we dealing with? Boy. We ain't just dealing with talk, you know. We talk about NNP and NDC and how they call the one again? The David Political Movement. That's it, DPM? Mm-hmm. David Political Movement. Yeah, we're not dealing with that. We ain't dealing with party talk. We're dealing with the law of the land, the Constitution of Grenada, the supreme law that governs every man, woman, child, and every political leader in this nation. You have a call on the line, Gates. Take the call. Me hear what the person have to say because I don't want to stop again as I go through this. Good morning.
Andre, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you do, me dear?
Adi, hey vibes.
Adi,
all right.
Andre?
Yes.
You not calling me again?
You that don't calling me now. You calling and you cutting style, you behaving like if you was a seamstress.
Andre?
What girl?
My feet don't too tight, it fitted me good. I don't got in no style.
Alright, so
You calling me again?
when Baker talk to you, I will talk to you.
Oh, alright.
Alright?
Yeah.
When Baker talk to you, I will talk to you.
Okay, alright.
So we go vibes. Take care of yourself, alright? Alright, darling, take care, good. I had to take that call. You see, I know my people and I take no who thinking. Anyway, as I said, friends, we're dealing with the Constitution of Grenada, the supreme law that governs every man, every woman, every political leader in this nation. And once again, this government, this National Democratic Congress government finds itself tangled in questions about transparency, legality, and political integrity. Yeah. This present administration tied up again. Transparency, legality, and political integrity. Let us today take a time to break down the law as written. We break down the facts as presented. And we break down the political implications that follows. Now, let's figure out, what does the Constitution actually say? And I'm speaking here, what does the Constitution say about someone who is a CBI agent? And that person is also an MP sitting in the House of Representatives or even sitting in the Senate. Think it have House of Representatives meeting today. Let's start with the law, friends in Grenada, the Constitution of Grenada. And the Constitution, I dare say, is as clear as river water running down from the hills into Nawasa pipes. It is as clear as that. No interpretation needed, no kind of gymnastics to perform. No legal acrobatics. Nothing like that. No. Section 31(1)(e) directly addresses who is disqualified from running for the House of Representatives. Yeah? Section 31(1)(e). It says that a person is not qualified to run for the House of Representatives if he or she has any interest in any such government contract as may be prescribed. Simple. What it is saying is that if you have a government contract, you cannot run. If you have a government contract, you cannot qualify. If you have a government contract, the Constitution disqualifies you from being among what you may call your colleagues in the House of Representatives. Now let's ask, what is a government contract? It is important for us to know what it is. The Constitution of Grenada answers that question. Section 31(6) defines it clear. A government contract, it says, is a contract with the government or a contract with any department of government or a contract with any officer acting on behalf of government. Full stop. Full stop and stop right there. So if you have a contract with government, a contract with a department, like you have a contract with the Department of Culture, yeah, that's a contract. If you have a contract with any officer who is acting on behalf of the government, full stop and stop, that take care of that. So in this case, in this present case, Charles Peter David, or Peter Charles David, whichever one you want to call him, his contract is with the Ministry of Finance. And the Ministry of Finance is not a private company, is not an NGO, is not an independent agency. It is a central department of government. Therefore, that contract is unquestionably a government contract. Yeah? It's as simple as that. Now, here is where it could get a bit more serious, my friends. Here is where things can get a little bit more tangy. Section 33(2)(c) says, if a current MP becomes disqualified under Section 31, then that MP must vacate the seat. If an MP becomes disqualified under Section 31, and let's go back. Let me go back and do a double check for you and realize what Section 31 says. Section 31(1)(e) says, and it speaks to the disqualification of persons running for the House of Representatives. Yeah? And Section 31(6) says, it explains to us what is a government contract. So let's proceed. We just spoke about Mr. David, parliamentary representative for the town of St. George, has a contract with the Ministry of Finance of Grenada. And the Ministry of Finance is not a private company. It is a central department of government. Therefore, the contract is unquestionably a government contract. Now, I said to you, this is where it things get nasty. Because it calls for that MP, if he is so tangled, If he has a contract with government and he is a CBI agent, then that MP has to vacate his or her seat. So here is what. Whether you're seeking office or you're already holding office, as in the case of the gentleman, as in the case, hold on, it's not here alone, Ask. It's not here alone. Minister Dennis Cornwall, you in there too. You are a CBI agent. So Mr. Cornwall, you in there too. Prime Minister, I had to do some double check to find out if you handling still. Can't do some jump up and say you're handling if I ain't really know yet. But I know you were handling before. Maybe you give it to somebody else for them to handle for you. I don't know. Do you understand? But I'm calling on Mr. Dennis Cornwall. Raise your hand. Mr. Peter David, raise your hand. You just received your license. I'll read it out for you in a little while. Because the law says, the Constitution says, whether or not you're seeking office or whether or not you already hold in office, once you hold a government contract of any kind, the Constitution steps in and the Constitution disqualifies you. It disqualifies you from what? From holding office. So, Mr. Cornwall, you should resign. Mr. David, sir, you should resign also. Prime Minister, I can't say you yet because I'm not sure. But I know you were dealing with CBI before. But if you know you're dealing with CBI still, Mr. Prime Minister, you should resign. Not me, not Real FM, not the opposition, not any of your political enemies that's speaking here. It's the Constitution of Grenada that is speaking. So don't vex with me. Go and vex with Derek Knights and them that had hand in rights in the Constitution, not me. And them dead already, they didn't shut I country, Bonny Island. Check them out. You understand? And when the Constitution speaks, governments are supposed to obey. They don't obey all the time, But governments are supposed to obey when the Constitution speaks. Political parties are supposed to obey when the Constitution speaks. And candidates and MPs are supposed to obey when they hear the voice of the Constitution of Grenada. This is not a small matter. This is what I consider, and what any intellectual will consider, a constitutional breach. There's a breakdown right there. A constitutional breach. A democracy collapses not through noise, but through silent violation of the law. A democracy collapses not through noise, but through silent violations of the law. If you continue to violate the Constitution or democracy that we're so very proud of in Grenada, that has been built over the past years, if you're not careful, you will destroy the democracy that has been built. The government has a problem. And it is one they created for themselves. Let's shift a bit, yeah? Let's shift a bit from what is the legal issue. We just dealt with that. And let's look at it from a political point of view. This present issue places the government in an extremely uncomfortable position because the administration came into office, this present administration, when they were campaigning. They campaigned on accountability, clean governance, social institutions, integrity, and respect for the rule of law, which simply means respect for the Constitution. But what the public is seeing is something very different. Remember, they came in on accountability, clean governance, strong institutions, integrity, and respect for the rule of law. But the public is seeing something totally different. Let's ask some very hard questions this morning. Question number 1. Why is the government silent on a clear constitutional disqualification? That's what I just spoke about, where I truthfully believe Minister Dennis Cornwall and MP Peter David need to resign their positions. But the government, and maybe Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, I am not too sure. I can't say as it relates to Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell right now, but as soon as I could say it, then I will say it. So we ask ourselves the question, why is the government silent on this? When an ordinary citizen breaks the law, the state moves aggressively. Yet in this case, where a political ally or preferred candidate may be disqualified, we hear in what? Silence. We hear in silence. That's what we hear. Silence. No guidance from legal affairs. No statement from the Attorney General. No instruction from Cabinet. No clarification from the Electoral Office. Legal affairs, Attorney General, the Cabinet, the Electoral Office, they are all silent on the issue. A government that rushes to address every small controversy, suddenly they have become mute. Everything they wanted to address. Let me address the teachers and the doc salary. Let me address the pension and gratuity. Let me address the hospital. We want new hospital. Let me address that. No thing for you to address. You're gone mute. Second question. Is this selective enforcement? Is this selected enforcement? Because the ordinary man watching from outside, to him, it looks like the government is choosing which laws to follow based on who benefits. Yes, to a man on the street, to my brother Carl Caton, it looks like the government is choosing which laws to follow based on who benefits. If the Constitution disqualifies a political opponent, the government would have been loud. If the Constitution was disqualifying eminent prayer, you'd have heard it throughout Grenada. If the Constitution disqualifies someone internally, you hear nothing. Because the Constitution, based on the fact that MP Dennis Cornwall, based on the fact that he's a CBI agent and he's part of government, it means that what I spoke about disqualifies him. But you're hearing nothing. Silence is deafening. The silence loud. If it was Emlyn Pierre, whip up the carnival you're creating. This is the behavior that the public does not trust. This behavior is destroying public trust, and you're wondering why you're slipping down the hill when it comes to the polls. That's why. The public does not trust you anymore. Because when you came into government, you came in listing a number of things: accountability, clean governance, strong institutions, integrity, and respect for the rule of law. That is the boat you came in on. You're no longer in a boat, you're in a canoe. You're in a canoe at this particular point in time. A canoe filled with public distrust. That's what it is. A canoe filled with public distrust. Question number 3 I want to go to. And after question number 3, I'm going to take a break. The voices of good governance, where are they now? The voices of good governance, where are they now? When you're talking governance and good governance and accountability and transparency, you only have to mention one name in Grenada, and that is Prime Minister Tillman Thomas. That's the only name you have to mention. Where is he now? Where is Sandra Ferguson? Where is she now? Where is Ray Roberts? Where is he now? All the civil society groups, where are you? Keith Mitchell made you an integral part of governing this country. Where are you now? Where are the activists who marched against the NNP government? Where are you now? Where are the voices that promised to defend the democracy of this country? Where are you? It appears to me, and to many others, that some people only see constitutional violations when the other party is in office. And that is the height of hypocrisy that is taking place in this country presently. That is the height of hypocrisy that is taking place in this country at this particular point in time. It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. When I come back, question number 4 is going to be simply this. What does this say about the leadership in the country today? Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Let us take you on a journey like no other, from the south, the east, the west, and finally the north, where the real fun begins. Real FM.
The St. Patrick branch of the Grenada Diabetes Association invites you to a health forum on diabetes, a part of Diabetes Month 2025, on Tuesday, November 18th at the St. Patrick Anglican School at 3:30 p.m. Please come to learn how we can defeat diabetes through prevention and control. Remember, on Tuesday, November 18th at the St. Patrick Anglican School. See you there.
Flow customers, you've been with us. You've stayed connected. And now, loyalty pays back. At Flow, we're rewarding our customers with $400 in vouchers. That's like 7 months off your mobile bill. Back in your pocket. Back to you. Simply add mobile to your current home internet plan and claim your $400 reward today. Loyalty pays back. That's how we keep your rhythm flowing.
The new Grenville Credit Union debit card has made online shopping easier than ever. Quick, secure, and hassle-free. Just tap, pay, and shop with confidence. Get yours today.
The Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association, GCNA, hereby gives notice that the area meetings of the association will be held as follows. In St. Andrew on Tuesday, 25th November at the Grenville Curing Station. St. David, it's your turn on Wednesday, 26th November at Bellevue Community Center. St. Patrick on Thursday, 27th November at the Marley Receiving Station. St. Mark, your turn will be on Tuesday, 2nd December at the Victoria Receiving Station. St. John's on Wednesday, 3rd December at the Guelph Processing Station. And St. George will be on Thursday, 4th December at the George Brison House of Nutmeg Museum. All meetings start at 3 p.m. Farmers are asked to make a special effort to attend the meeting in their respective parish. The general meeting of delegates will be held at the St. George Brison House of Nutmeg Museum, Bolio, St. George, on Thursday, December 18th, 2025, commencing at 9 a.m. Remember the Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association area meetings.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside. Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
Let us take you on a journey like no other, from the south, the east, the west, and finally the north, where the real fun begins. Real FM.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice line, where the airwaves free read. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth a flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. From Grand Ends to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM at the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Fisherman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, makes them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face.
We always back. We never. Well, no. We always there. We never go anywhere. So we had to come back. That's on my line.
Yeah.
Good morning. Hello.
Morning, Andrew. Morning.
Hey. Good morning, my friend. How you doing?
I realize that you're very annoyed this morning.
Yes, I am. I'm a little bit annoyed.
I can sense it in your tone, in your choice of words.
Yeah, it's.
And I know how annoyed you are. But I wish, first of all, I want to thank Linda Stricker.
She was the one who raised it. Hello? Is there?
Your call is mute.
Your call is muted. Okay. Hello?
Yes, sir. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. Your call is muted for a minute there. Talk to me.
Yeah. So I wish to thank Linda Stricker. So she's one of those media that is honest. Hello?
Yes, we're there. We're there with you.
Honest, and she's very transparent, and she brings a lot of information to the public.
Definitely.
That we are not privy to. So I wish to thank her very much. But again, on the issue of integrity and good governance. Now, I know the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can trust it? But I think Grenada is entering into a period that is very scary. And what is happening in Grenada reminds me of the United States situation with the Republican Party and Donald Trump. Rarely, if Donald Trump really supports democracy. And what is frightening is that the negotiation to give Peter David this work was going on all along. Yes, it didn't just happen. The news broke now. Now, there was a massive, well, not massive, there was a launch of a movement. No one heard about that before the launch. I am not a lawyer, so I cannot comment on the legality of this work given by Peter David by the NDC. But I always, there's something smell fishy about this arrangement. So apparently the government have been having discussions with Peter David. Yes. They are agents of the CBI program. And he's now become an agent, apparently. So I am questioning the integrity of Peter David. He's also an attorney and political leader of a party. I also questioning the integrity of the National Democratic Congress, who is headed by an attorney also. So apparently, maybe that is legal. Maybe. I don't know. That matter should be tested in the courts. Now, I'm seeing some things in Grenada which is scary. Remember the situation with the Public Service Commission, which is an entrenched provision in the Constitution to protect public officials from direct political influences and manipulation by the politician. But you realize that line is blurred now. Public officers putting on NDC jersey and movement jersey and going to national rally. Now it is the responsibility of the Governor General. It is the responsibility of civil society that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Not the Prime Minister, the leader of the opposition is the Constitution. And therefore, I believe what has taken place there, and I heard Peter David, I wish to hear the political leader of the movement speak on this issue. I will not rest until I hear a statement, whether that is true or false. No, understand, he's overseas talking, overseas on a movement. However, I think we are in a very dangerous stage in Grenada at this stage. Now I heard you spoke about it and passionate about it. I was listening to hear the leader of the opposition, and I hope that this matter be challenged in the court of law. And I want to hear the government come out to say whether or not, in their view, this is legal. But I'm sure it's not ethical. I'm sure it is not good governance. Is it that the movement on the NDC in the same church? Are we seeing a correlation of interest between the movement and the NDC? There is more in the mortar without the pestle. But I think Grenada is going into a dangerous zone now in which people disregard the Constitution, honesty, integrity, and good governance. I hope we hear more about this matter
in the days to come.
I hope to hear the trade union movement, civil society, and the churches, and the governor general, which some people believe is a rubber stamp. But the governor general have a responsibility to ensure there's good governance, integrity.
In her country.
In public administration.
In her country.
But it's frightening. It is frightening. This issue of democracy now is being challenged. People just believe they can do what they want once they're in power. I mean, it's frightening. Grenada is so small. And we're seeing the behavior. Remember I told you about the behavior of leaders in government. Disregard to the constitutional rule of law. It's frightening to me. But I really want to hear from Peter David. I really want to hear from the political leader and the Prime Minister, you know. I want to hear from Peter David. I want to hear whether that is true or false. What negotiations, or are there any negotiations behind the scenes with respect to making an offer? And whether, in his opinion, that is legal. Because I'm sure an offer was made. Remember, the agents of the CBI are also colleagues of the political leader of the movement. You know that, right?
Yep.
Andrew, you know that, right?
Yes.
Yes. They are colleagues together. And if that is happening, could you imagine what is going on behind the scenes? Could you just imagine that? What is happening that we don't know? Linda Straker have to bust the bubble. And Peter David did not even mention anything about that. And he said in his last rally in his official opening about the time for a change, for new politics. Andre, this is new politics.
That's the new politics we're talking about.
That is the change that we will be getting. That there is no separation. Isn't that what we're getting? I am calling on the leader of the movement to make a statement. And those Grenadians who have went to the meeting, and those Grenadians who have an interest in the movement, you should think, because I noticed in the movement there wants to separate the leader from the message. Yes, they want to separate. So the emphasis is not on the leader, the emphasis is on
the message.
There's need for change. Need for change. But I'm very concerned, and I'm asking that those persons who believe that God is a God of justice, that the Grenadian people and the churches, we need to pray. We need to pray and ask God to intervene, because we are entering a dangerous period. But I am calling finally for the Peter David to make a statement as whether or not this matter is true or false. And if it's true, where is the legality in that matter? Yes, whether that is legal or not. To be an agent or so of the CBI program promoting the sale of passport. I want to know that. But Andre,
yes,
don't be surprised. There is a marriage going on. There are secret talks going on politically. Don't be surprised.
Secret talks.
So that is my contribution this morning.
Thank you very much, my brother, as always. Catch you again on what? Friday morning? Friday morning. Take care. They're God's will. Yes, take care. Thanks again. Wonderful. And I want to read something for you before I go on with what I was talking about this morning. And this was posted by Linda Straker yesterday. The Citizenship by Investment Committee has appointed Charles Peter David, Member of Parliament for the town of St. George and political leader of the recently launched Democratic People's Movement, as a local agent for the Citizen by Investment program. This was published as a notice to the general public in the November 14th, 2025 issue of the Government Gazette. So Peter David is now an official. He has his license to sell Grenada passport. This is crazy, eh? Based on information, Dennis Cornwall has license to sell Grenada passport. And he's the Minister of Finance. Lord have mercy. I know that the Prime Minister was involved in it. I don't know at this time if he's still involved. Maybe he has stopped. Maybe he has given someone else to perform his duties. I don't know. So I can't say. But look, we have the one from Peter. And we know about Dennis. Now, I did ask the question before we took the break. What does this say about leadership? After I finish with this one, then I'm going to take some calls. If a government cannot follow the Constitution in something as simple as candidate disqualification, how can the nation trust this same government to manage public funds, negotiations with unions, agricultural programs, major development projects, and we see they failing. Closure, they fail. Clifford project, they fail. Youth employment, foreign policy, we see they collapsing. National security, well, don't talk. What does this say about the leadership of this country? It says that the government can't manage. Respect for the Constitution is the foundation for all governance. Respect for the Constitution is the foundation for all governance. Once that foundation cracks, everything becomes shaky. You go like a reggae song. You're coming out shaky, girl. You know that song? Yeah, you go like a reggae song. You're coming out shaky once the foundation cracks. And that is what has happened. Good morning to that caller on the landline. How you doing? Oh, we lost that one. 442-0175. If you would like to, I realize that there are a couple of calls that keep coming in. And
they want to blaze a fire.
yeah, they want to do so and say something. All right. The government
is back.
Is back? Mm-hmm. Let's take a caller. Good morning. Hi.
Hello, good morning to you.
Mr. Bridgman, how are you, sir?
I'm all right for the time being.
That's good. That's
In
good.
reference to what you just spoke about, isn't the Prime Minister law firm is an agent for passport too?
As I just said, I cannot confirm that at this particular point in time.
That was made clear that the Prime Minister...
I don't think you're hearing me. No, you don't hearing me. I tell you, I cannot confirm. And if I cannot confirm, then I will not speak to it. If you want to speak to it, I do business.
Okay. Well,
I'm sending them in Guava State for you.
Yes. I seen
right.
Based on information that we had, the Prime Minister said that...
Had and have is yesterday you had something to it, today you don't want nothing to
no,
it.
I'm just making a point.
Don't make that point. Do God, just respect what I say and let me move on the brethren.
Yeah, but I'm not saying anything that is contrary. I'm saying what was said by the nation. Officially, the Prime Minister said that he excused himself from the meetings. So which means that he still occupy the position. Anyhow.
All right.
Yeah.
In Mr. Peter David's position, was he a CBI agent before? Like, okay, while he was sitting with NMP?
No, he was not. He did not have a license.
Oh,
he only just got the license as issued on the 14th of November.
Right. So
well, no, issued in October, I think, but printed in the government gazette on the 14th of November.
That one, I think we could hold him in shoot. Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you. The government now faces a credibility issue, a credibility crisis, to put it better. Because every citizen of Grenada knows if this was an ordinary public officer, the law would have been applied immediately. If this was a contractor, the law would have been applied immediately. If this was a teacher, a police officer, a nurse, the law would have been applied immediately. But because it is someone favored or someone connected, the law suddenly becomes complicated. Huh? This is dangerous. This is the beginning of the slide of this present political system. One law for the people, another law for those in the inside of the political inner circle. Grenada at this time, at no time, could afford what is continuing. Good morning to you, call online. Lost you, sorry. You, of course, can call back. Let me close here. This is bigger than Charles Peter David. This is about future governance of this country. Grenada, this issue is not about one man. This issue is not even about one party. This is about whether our leaders, present and future, believe that the Constitution matters. Today, it is Section 31. Tomorrow, it may be Section 36. And next year, it may be Section 52. Once you begin to ignore the Constitution in small things, you eventually ignore it in big things. And by the time the public wakes up, the damage would have been done, and it would be permanent damage. Governments change. Prime ministers change. Parties rise and fall. But the Constitution must remain above all of that. And so we say, clearly and boldly this morning on Real FM, follow the law, respect the Constitution, apply the rules equally, stop the selective silence, stop the political protection, stop undermining the very democracy you promise to strengthen. Grenada deserves leadership that does not run from the Constitution but stands firmly with the Constitution. And as long as Real FM and Real Expressions exist, and as long as Gates is here and Andre is here, we will continue to shine that light without fear and without favor. Grenada, good morning. God bless you. We take a commercial break and then we come back for questions or comments from you.
Turn us on via www.drealfmgrenada.com or WhatsApp us today, 442-0175.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest. Bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Angel's Beauty Salon and Barbershop, Bruce Street Mall, St. George's, your one-stop destination for all things beauty. Hair services, relaxes, waves, treatments, braids, cornrows, natural hairstyles, locks and lock installation, wig installation, nail services, acrylic nails, gel nails, pedicures, and more. Call or WhatsApp us today, 1473-403-4421 to book your appointment today.
This year, make colorful Christmas memories with Berger. Get 30% off select 1 and 5 gallon purchases. Each purchase over $300 gives you a chance to win one of 3 cash prizes every month. October $2,000, November $3,000, December $5,000. Drop your entries in the specially marked boxes in store and enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 20th. Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection.
Let us take you on a journey like no other from the south, the east, the west, and finally the north, where the real fun begins. Real FM.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side. Hear the airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe. Just the raw truth a flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. Oh. From Grand Anse to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now hide, let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM are the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9 the righteous reflection. From the hills
Anastasia Patterson, good morning.
Yeah.
Mr. Pierre is asking, what agreement does Peter David have with the corruptor in chief?
Mr. Pierre, you deal with that when you come on your thing. You just want to interfere with me this morning. You deal with that. Good morning, call on the landline.
Good morning, Uncle Andre. Could I speak to Igwe, please?
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, Igwe Wilma.
Yes, good morning. You good?
They are trying. I say I want to tell you, I don't put you on hold, but I don't quite ready yet.
Okay.
What we stand here and them?
Tanti and everybody good.
I eat a good enough today, make my belly sick, so I'll do the balance when you come here. I'll say along to hear your voice. I'll call in by your neighbor, okay?
All right, take care.
Yes, so what I have to tell you again, I don't get my things yet, and my birthday is the 18th of December.
Right.
But we go chat.
We partying for your birthday.
Yes.
All right.
What are you? You think I'm easy? And you can dance around me now? Take care, darling.
All right, take
and
care.
kiss those kids.
Yes, I will.
And I'll go continue calling until, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so bye. Uncle Andrew, take care.
Take care now, one love.
Yeah, one love,
great.
yeah. And you and Mr. Pierre too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. My birthday coming up, and that birthday is a big birthday.
All right.
Yeah,
so take care, everybody. Okay, are listening, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What?
My words today is accommodation. See, and you accommodate me.
What?
I can and will accommodate you. The question is, what are the conditions?
What happened?
MF, you know she was right some kind of thing. In 1979, our constitution was suspended to the day it was. Today, it is trampled on. MF?
MF? Mm-hmm. Good morning, MF. How you doing? Good, lovely. 4420175. You can call, you can chatter. You have what? We have like 10 minutes or so for that. Good morning, caller. How are you doing?
Hey, good morning, Andrew. How are you? Good morning, Andrew.
Yeah.
When I consider the commission as the leader of the NMP, I would consider as a visionary leader. And even as that leader, but chairman of the party, he still had that capability in him. And when I remember the lead up to the convention, right? What was said about NMP and what we know about the NMP. And I want to say that when I consider NDC and the launch of the Peter David political party, it's like 6.5 dozen. It's 6.5 dozen. And what we recognize, even when we go to meeting, you never heard Peter criticize the NDC of all the wicked things that they are doing to the people going to carry on Peter Martin. What he is to talk about, what he did as foreign affairs minister and in agriculture, he never criticized the wrong things. But he know why. Because he know what in store for him. And when MLP become the leader, or she and Peter David, we have a lot of trust in MLP. We have confidence in her that she will not betray the party, right, for the love of money. Because she go to the trenches. She fight the terrain. She understand the love and care for people and to help develop people, not to help themselves and see money. And Dr. Mitchell and the NMP members, supporters, they made the right choice in electing MLP as the political leader of NMP. And what I see again, there is some politician, especially the lawyers who knows the laws and should teach the laws and tell the supporters what they can do or what they should not do. They are the one who breaking the laws, who going against the constitution for the love of money. What I say to Ghanaian people is only time that you only take time to see what some politician cares about. I don't care about power. They don't care about you. But you have a leader on every pair who cares about the affairs of the poor people going to carry on Peter Martin, to lift them up, but not to lift up a pocket. But other politicians on the other side are who are that new party that launched, Sunday gone. When it is alleged that Peter Day become an agent of the CBI, and I remember Mr. Nazim Bok had the worst thing to say about the CBI program. But CBI passport was sell like fish cake, but all of them now join being agent of the CBI. So they're looking at the money to fully pack it. But they're looking at the situation, at what is going on in the country. The poor people see in trouble. People can't get work. Who was working send home. Right? So Andre, I want to say to the Ghanaian people, you can put your trust with NMP. Because NMP has a track record. You know what NMP did for you and your children. They help lift up the children. And that is a party and a leader that you want to have to take control of the country. That a leader and a party that will help lift you up and not try to pull you down. Andre, I want to say 6.5 dozen is the same NDC and Peter, it is the same policies. Andre, have a blessed one.
You too, have a wonderful one, my friend. Take care of yourself and God bless you. This is real. This is 91.9. Our time is moving now to 7 minutes, and that is before the 9 o'clock hour. At 9 o'clock, we shut it down. Of course, I'm back tomorrow morning, God's willing, with another agricultural program with BJ. Or maybe I'll have Nabi host tomorrow. You never know. I'll probably ask her to do me that favor. And do we have another call in line? Mm-hmm. No, we don't.
Yes.
We do.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Morning. And how are you, my friend?
Good morning, Igwe. I'm doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
And special good morning to my Real FM family, near and far. Mr. Donald, there is a guy I speak with every day, and sometimes 2-3 times a day we speak. We school together. We call each other schoolmate. He tells me I'm a prophetess. I would say to him, I'm no prophetess. I'm just an ordinary Grenadian citizen. Mr. Donald, when me and my schoolmates speak, I remember one time drawing his attention and asking him if you remember when we used double line exercise in school. And what was the purpose of the double line exercise? For those who remember, the purpose of the double line exercise was to keep your letters in shape and within the line. It was also important for reading between the lines. And this is important to us today. We have to learn to read between the lines. It is said, where there is smoke, there must be fire.
No, if you want to get smoke, you don't have fire. Why get smoking them thing and don't have fire?
Where no. What Wagiti have that is not smoke. That is not smoke. I don't know what it is, but that is not smoke. That's why I'm telling you. That is what we're telling you. We were given the double line exercise to write SMOKE. The S and the K is at same level. The M, the O, and the E will be at same level. Okay? The M, the O, and the E will be at the same level. Mr. Donald, this is the smoke. The fire is yet to come. The fire is yet to come. I am still waiting on the Attorney General. When she would have said before, what will be done to the CBI program? I'm still waiting on her because she said clearly when they get into office, they will make the changes. I am still within my double line exercise. I am writing and reading between the lines, Mr. Donald. Have a good day.
Take care of yourself and God bless you. Good morning on the landline. How are you?
Good morning.
Morning. Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning. Well, I think Mr. David would have known the Constitution. So if he did that, I think they're setting him up.
You think he's been set up?
Yep.
Well, who will be setting him up?
The government.
But no, he's the one getting the license. You know, he would have. You don't just get a license like that. You have to apply.
Yeah, but listen. If they know that what he's doing is wrong, they're going to give him.
Well, if he apply for it, it's because he wanted.
Yes, he wanted, but he's supposed to know better than that.
Exactly.
He's supposed to know better. He was in two governments, so he's supposed to know better. He disappointed big time. Bye, Mr. Donald.
Bye. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget, friends, we've got coming up on Friday. Win All You Can If You Can. Starting at 10 o'clock on Friday. Gates, are you going to be a part of Win All You Can If You Can? Yeah, he's having a coughing fit. I said to you, you seem to have a bit of cold, and I'm saying to you, you need to get some cutlet bush and squeeze it and add a bit of salt to it and drink that. It will cause you to bring up all the cold that's on the chest there. These days, you know your boy Andre doing a lot of, things. Yeah. Anyway, do we have another caller or the time is up? Time up. Well, friends, I thank you so very much for being a part of the program this morning. And let me say good morning to Sonia and her sister and her brother-in-law and her niece and the dog and the cat. And let me say good morning to all of you inside of New York. And here's hoping that you guys will have a wonderful, wonderful evening when you're listening to this program, okay? So, Take care of yourself, friends. God bless. I'll catch you again tomorrow morning, God's willing. And don't you forget, beginning 10 o'clock on Friday morning, win all you can if you can. And Friday is the 21st of November, Gates. Real FM, happy birthday. Then, take care. Goodbye. God bless. Man gone.